Prior to the 2016 Statesmen Academy, after the very first term of 2 years, I was done. I wanted Patrick out. It was stressful, the late nights, it was very tense. Being able to go to the Statesmen Academy kind of was a resetting balance for both of us. It encouraged him as a legislator and it encouraged me as a wife. I knew that we could do this as a family. So not only did he continue for the next 3 terms, he ran for minority leader and was the Colorado House minority leader for 4 years.
So I grew up actually in Colorado. I grew up in Littleton, went to Columbine High School, and was unfortunately there that day when that happened. And actually that changed my life in a lot of good ways. And an odd way to say it, it was something that was major life-changing for a 15-year-old to go through. And at that point, that's when I decided that I wanted to serve a better cause, and that's why I'm doing what I do now in the legislature.
I am so proud of him when he's willing to step out and be the only no vote, the one standing strong. I admire him so much for his strong principles and morals.
When you go into the normal Capitol building, you have every force against you. Every lobbyist there is going to be arguing for more woke capitalism or a bigger piece of the government pie. I'm concerned that even my children, my young children, aren't going to have any opportunities as they grow up. And when you don't have opportunities, that's when you don't have strong families. That's when you don't have a strong society. That's when you start having increases in crime and more drug use and things of that nature. And so when you have something like this, it actually grounds you and prepares you so that when you walk in there, you can actually do what's right, that your constituents and your God need you to do. And Colorado being a bluer state, it's tough. So some of the policies we've put forward, I've ran life at conception, I've ran different incremental life bills. They all seem to fail, but it's still important that we do that so we can show and be that light and witness in the Capitol for the other constituents to show that that's still happening.
I loved one time, it was even somebody else was running a bill, a life bill, and we gave our 3D ultrasound of our daughter. At the time I was 7 months pregnant. During the testimony, the Democrats kept referring to its cells, its whatever, pushing it down. As soon as the questioning went over in the committee, one of the Democrats leaned across and was like, "Neville, is that your baby?"
I think before the Academy I was just so focused on writing this specific bill, and I want this bill up there, and then how can I get it on social media and maybe get the message out, which those things are important too. But then after the Academy was also, how do I make sure that my wife is still doing good with this job, that my kids are doing good with this job, that I'm personally grounded in making sure that my faith is still strong, that I'm actually continuing my walk with God, and most importantly, that I'm still doing what I originally ran for this office to do, and that is to serve my God, that is to serve my constituents.
And it was truly a calling to be in this job. I don't know many people who would want to do this job willingly. It's hard, it's really hard on the family, but just seeing how much God has equipped him and provided for him every step of the way, and you can feel him safeguarding our family. So even our girls, while it's not something we would probably pick for him on our own, we know he's there and he's being effective and being a light in a crazy darkness in Colorado the last few years. So we're very thankful for what he does.